this first week here I wanted to put out 2 episodes, so this will be my last video for this week going up on Saturday. I might do 2 next week as well, but after that I might go down to 1 a week. We're here in the common room meeting Sebastian Sallow, one of the major side characters. Kind of an interesting way to word that, I guess, major side characters, but one of the major companions in this game, and my favorite of the potential, friend options, just because Sebastian, he's a fellow Slytherin, and his story beats, his motivations, they seem very, I don't know, just seems very appealing to me. So I meet with him, but I didn't put in the meeting with the other 2. I think it was Imelda and Gaunt. Just cutting it out for the sake of length on this video, so this isn't like an hour long. I might switch to longer play videos at some point, but the way I have to record these right now, where I have to record the gameplay without my commentary and then come in here and add my commentary after the fact, just isn't conducive to doing long videos at the moment. But we've got the Deputy Headmistress, Professor Weasley, here. She wanted to see us. She's standing here in the common room. A Gryffindor in the Slytherin common room, by the way. A little bit upsetting, but it's alright. We'll take those. We'll take those. It is funny that, we have to complete our OWLs. Even though this is we are technically a 5th year, but in actuality we're like a 1st year, right, as far as education goes. And I think the game does do an interesting, cool method of kind of rectifying that with the whole field guide book. Because me, as somebody who likes to go through and find collectibles and stuff in games, there's all the pages getting scattered. I'm somebody, I like to hunt down collectibles. I like to, look for all that stuff in a game. Try to get 100%. Finding the pages has honestly been really fun for me. Like I said in my previous videos, I've been playing through this on my computer for my own personal playthrough, and then the Xbox for the video recordings here. And going around finding all the different pages has been a ton of fun. And here we get our first one, the Kelpie statue. The Kelpie is honestly one of the more interesting magical beasts in Harry Potter to me. I think it's like an Irish or Scottish folklore beast or something like that. I don't think that it was invented for Harry Potter. I think it comes from mythology, but it's one of the more interesting looking magical beasts in my opinion. But now we're going to Defense Against the Dark Arts. Also, this is my 2nd video that I'm doing with this noise filter applied to my microphone in OBS. Usually what I would do is I would record, when I record things like this and I bring it into Premiere Pro, I would edit the audio and denoise it and stuff, but for my videos where I do not have to edit them, like if I do any GeoGuessr videos, recording directly into OBS, I would never edit those, especially because the audio tracks at that point are one audio track. It doesn't separate it out into 2. So I'm using the built-in noise suppression now because, after the move there's the birds and the cicadas and things like that. This is my 2nd video doing it. You guys have to let me know if it makes any difference. I'm hoping that it does. But there we are at the Levioso. Picking that feather up. And honestly, this is such an OP move in duels in general, this and Accio. Although I have heard some people say that if you're just out doing world exploration stuff, that Levioso and Accio, like, you can just use one of them, and whichever one needs to happen in order to, like, get the collectible, it'll automatically do that one, which I thought's kind of a nice touch, but honestly that does not work in combat. We have to go and take out the training dummy there, and we got into Levioso, just like the color of the shields, depending on the type of spell you have to take it down with. But now Sebastian's getting all up in his feelings. He wants to fight us, of course. So like, alright, we'll take this guy out. He's boom. Like, hey Sebastian, how does it feel to be up in the air, bro? Like, do you enjoy that? And then he was trying to hit me with something there, but he couldn't even get the spell off before I just tagoed him. And now he's off the table. But he tries to play it off like he isn't upset, but like, we know he's absolutely mauling inside at the moment. I'm smiling it off though, but he's just, you know, he's just absolutely mauling. And now we're talking to him after the fight, and he's asking us if we've ever used our wand combat before. And I mean, we did. In the prologue, we were fighting off those statues, and they were trying to kill us with a sword. So we gotta be honest with them. We could have lied and like crushed his spirit and made him feel like he's trash. But, you know, gotta make him, gotta tell him the truth there. And now he's inviting us to this illegal dueling club. Maybe not illegal, unsanctioned, illicit, probably illegal as well. I think if they found out we were running an underground dueling club, they would probably not take kindly to that. Sneaking into the restricted section of the library, like that's probably a little bit of foreshadowing there on some future activities we might be partaking in. Although I mean, I am definitely not opposed to sneaking into the restricted section. I'm going full dark arts. Like, give me all the dark art spells. You know what I'm saying? I'm not scared of that. But we have learned our first new spell, our first combat spell, Levioso. Now we need to go to Charms class, but first I'm like, oh, there's a page up there. There's a page up there. I'm always hitting those Revelios. And we get the field guide for the Black Dragon Skeleton. That is one thing playing this game, like I'm hitting Revelio like every couple feet I walk. But look at this, we found this cute little cat. I've noticed there's a few cats that have kind of been like in different spots around the world. There's some in Hogsmeade, some around the castle. And I don't know what the purpose of petting the cats is. I don't know if you like unlock something if you pet every single cat, but I pet that one and it was cute at least, you know. So at least that's going on. But now we're here in Charms class. And I love this classroom. This is such like just the look of this classroom. I love it. And here we meet another major character, Natsayonai. I think she goes by Natty, but I'm just gonna call her Natsai. I'm not gonna call her Natty, because here's the thing. I don't think she is Natty. Honestly, I think she's been running some cycles. But this guy, Professor Ronan, I love this guy. He's like such an eccentric character, and I love that he's a Slytherin. He's got that snake clasp, the purple robe, like the little hints of the green on the robe. I love this character. Like, so far of all the professors and characters we've met, Professor Ronan is my favorite. And now we learn our second spell. This one's important for both combat and for like exploration and unlocking like the pages and solving puzzles and stuff, and that is Accio. And we just took that book right out of her hands. Like, we're just dunking on basically every student that is theoretically more skilled than we are. And by the way, we are doing it without our actual wand. And you can tell she's heated about it. But coming outside and this bit here. Also, I love that he mentions Quidditch, even though like Quidditch is banned this year because of the headmaster. It's like just rubbing salt in the wound a bit there, isn't it? And we devised this very elaborate, not even elaborate, I don't even know, this kind of like shuffleboard or something, yeah, but like reverse shuffleboard. Now when I did it on the PC version of this, also you do this one, the solo version here, and you have to pull these to you, but I didn't realize like how to stop the cast. It's on the PC version, you have to press the button a second time to stop it, but on the Xbox version you just have to let go of the right trigger to stop the cast. So I messed up and dropped that first one on the ground, but I got 250s on the next one, so he's excited, and Slytherin is getting points. I actually don't know if the points do anything at this point. Point, that's on you, but like I haven't seen like the big sand timer things with the house points in it anywhere. They might be somewhere around the castle that I just don't know where, maybe in the Great Hall or something. But yeah, I have yet to see those, unfortunately, because I want to see what kind of work I'm putting in. And then here I'm getting this idea, I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna knock her red ball off. And it feels like I almost do, but I like just wasn't able to get it there. So I'm like, alright, let's try again on this one. I'm trying to line it up where my ball will knock hers down. But I think I let go too early, because look at this. I mean, she gets pushed right to the edge. If I were to just let go a little bit later and maintain that momentum, I think I could have knocked hers off there. But we have one more attempt here. You just gotta get a 50 to keep it tied. And again, trying to knock that one off, but no. The first round of Summoner's Court ends in a tie, 150 to 150. But we don't do ties here. We're not about draws. Yeah, let's make this a bit more interesting. Like, alright, well, we've got round 2 on the table now. And we have these moving, I don't even know, blocks, boxes, something like that. And she goes first again. Let's see what she does here. This round settles it all, yeah. And she let go of that one super early. She's down into the 50 spot. I'm like, alright, just gotta get my timing right here. So I'm just waiting until this box starts to move. And let go. And we are into the 50. So we're leading 50 to 30, got 20-point lead. If you look at the kids there down the lawn, there's like a couple people cheering, and then like Sebastian's just sitting there like looking at his fingernails. If this was like a modern day, he'd be sitting there on his phone, and then I messed this one up so bad. I pulled her first ball into the 50 slot, so we are now tied. I should have approached that at a different angle, but yeah, that was my bad. But then she gets another 30 there instead of a 50. I don't know. Maybe he was taking pity on me. But pulled this one through, and you know what I did? Finally pulled it off, knocked her ball out of the 50 spot. But I got 350, so I go 150 to 80. And I dominated the Summoner's Court. dominate the Summoner's Court. So now I have a few more offensive spells. I have Accio and I have Levioso. So I'm like, well, let's see what this whole illegal dueling club is all about, shall we? Because this kid, which again, this kid does not look like a good duelist, just based on his appearance. He looks weak, he looks soft. So I'm not sure why he's the one running across wands and not Sebastian. Sebastian actually looks like he's a pretty, well, I mean, he didn't do anything to me, but he looks like he should be a pretty impressive duelist. And, but whatever, this kid's running it. I do think it's cool that after this first fight, they allow you to, like, pick who you want your partner to be. But, I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I always do these fights solo. Because, you know, my goal is to become the best duelist at Hogwarts. How can you become the best duelist if you have somebody else helping you in all your fights? You know, you gotta pull it solo. Dumbledore wasn't out there having somebody else help him fight Grindelwald, you know what I'm saying? But we have our first fight here. And let's get it going. Step into the ring. The squared circle. That chick is just way too obnoxious. She was just way too obnoxious. We got some yellow shields right off the bat. This kid is just getting absolutely dunked on. Hit her with the stupefied. They don't know what's happening. He's completely stunned. She thinks her shield is gonna help her out there. Nope. She's getting pulled around all over the place. Accioed, Leviosoed. Hit her with the stupefy. She's in deep water right now. She has never been this deep in the waters. Oosh, finish her off. Oh, he does get me. He gets me there. But then, boom. Finish him off right there. And our first round of crossed wands is a victory. I also like that this is an unsanctioned duel, but somehow they like have control over the gate to stop people from coming into this room. I think that's pretty funny. But yes, my goal is to become the best duelist in the school, so definitely gonna need to keep doing these crossed wands, just go basically all the way through them, right? But that is episode 2 of Hogwarts Legacy done. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, I'm gonna keep this going for at least a while, or until the views drop off a cliff, so thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe for more content just like this almost every single day. Till next time, guys. Bye bye.